I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and luckily it's been a really nice spring. Callie and I have had a lot of opportunities to do a lot of climbing, which has given me a lot of time to try out the Black Diamond Momentum harness. I've gotten to use it a lot in Utah, down in Moab, as well as here in Colorado, just at our local crag here in Buena Vista. Now, there's a lot of things that I really like about this harness. The main one is probably the price point. You can find this all day long for about $55. I've seen it a couple places that have been even cheaper than that, but pretty standard to find it for $55. With that said, I think that they have a lot of really cool things packed into this for a great price. We'll start with the front here. One thing I like about this main buckle on your waistband is that it permanently is always doubled back. So it's a nice safety feature, something that you're not going to forget to do because of how they've sewn it. It's nice and quick, throw it on, pull it tight, and you're good to go. With the leg loops, they're really comfortable. I've done a lot of belaying, as well as with my climbing ability, I've done a lot of hanging in this harness too. The leg loops are really comfortable. They have a lot of adjustability on them, and they also have a nice piece of elastic right here, so it keeps the leg loops nice and snug. Now, one thing for me, this is a large. The waist fits me really well, but I found that with the leg loops, I have kind of larger thighs, I guess, and the leg loops on this are as loose as they go, and they're still just a little bit snug. I wouldn't be able to layer under this. I mean, it's fine for wearing Carhartts while climbing or maybe a thicker pair of pants like that, but if I was maybe to transition to ice climbing or a thick pair of pants, it's gonna get quite tight in my leg loops. Also, for me personally, having that nice piece of elastic on these, I kind of like to have a little bit of air moving through my leg loops, but with the elastic that's here and how tight they are, they're always pretty snug on my legs, and it causes them to sweat. That's just one pet peeve that I don't like about that particular leg loop, but a lot of people I think like having them snug all the time because it's really comfortable. Another thing that I like about the waistband are the gear loops. They're this nice molded design, so when you're wearing the harness, they actually stick out. They're really easy to clip a carabiner or your drawers on or anything like that. On the back, you've got a really heavy-duty haul loop, so if you're doing any big climbing where you're actually going to be hauling gear with you, very stout loop on the back. I like to use it personally just for my chalk bag. One thing that I've found is because it is a little bit larger, if I have my chalk bag on a carabiner, my chalk bag kind of hangs a little low. Not that it's meant for that, but I found that it does serve that purpose. You also have nice elastic on the back of your leg loops to help keep them up tight and high on your thighs. I have found that climbing down in Utah, where it's been a lot warmer than here, I do get a little sweaty in the waistband and in my leg loops. Now that may just be my body type. This material, it does breathe relatively well, but it's not a miracle worker for me at least. I do sweat in it still, but it is really comfortable. You can kind of see on the back, it's nice and high and a molded design to help keep you comfortable on those long belays or if you're hang dogging like me all day long. Again, this is the Momentum made by Black Diamond. I love the price point of this harness. I've got a lot of harnesses that are over $100, and I think for this price point, it cannot be beat. It's just a really great harness. So give it a try, check them out. Again, Black Diamond, it's the Momentum. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below and we'll get back to you. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.